Hey guys, hi everyone. So in this lecture I will show you how we can make use of illustrations in Microsoft Word. So we'll start with the pictures first. So if you want to insert picture, so you need to come to insert tab, and then insert tab you will get pictures. In pictures you will go to this device. So there are three options they have given here. So first of all I'm showing you this device. So you can insert picture from this device also, or else if you want to insert picture online, you can insert picture online also from online pictures like this. Let's say I'm taking here this animals. Okay. Again, if you want to insert picture from stock images, so you need to go to pictures and then stock images, and then there are some stock images they have given here, so you can choose any of them. So let's say I'm choosing this flowers, so you can insert from stock images also. So now I'm showing you this device. You can set some images from this device here. Let's say I'm taking this image here. Okay, so now if I want to change the background, so basically if I want to remove the background, so I can remove the background from here, whatever background I want. So I can mark areas to keep whatever areas I want. So I can keep these areas. So let's say for an example, I'm taking this one. Okay, and then keep changes. So it will be looking like this. So you can set whatever you want. So this is a small example I've given here. So basically I'm doing discard all changes. So whatever previous image my was, so it is looking as it is, whatever previous image I have inserted. Okay, so now next we have a corrections, like we can set some corrections also from here, whatever corrections we want. Next is the color. We can set the color also, color combinations whatever you want. We can set the color tone from here. Now next is the artistic effects. We can set some artistic effects from here also. Now next is the transparency. We can set some transparency also from here. Okay, so next option here we have, that is the, we can change the picture quality. If I want to change to email like 96 ppi pixels per inch, that is a full form of ppi, we can change to that also. Now next is the, we can insert a image from here also, from online sources, from icons. So basically from icons, it is in insert tab they have given here. So we'll talk about this here also, and we can set the icons from there also. So we can set the icons from here also, whatever icons we want. Let's say I'm taking this one, insert. Okay, so now we have some more options here, like we have in this picture format, that is, we can set the borders also from here. We can set the picture border color also from here, whatever we want. We can set the picture effects, whatever we want, shadow, reflection, inner, outer, whatever we want, we can set from here. Now next we have a picture effects, bevel, rotate, 3D rotation, whatever you want, we can set it from here, whatever you want. Now next is the picture layout. We can set the picture layout from here. So if I want to convert to a smart art, we can convert to a smart art also from here. So we can write some text here, by Vivek. Okay, so you can write some text here, basically whatever you want. So next option we have here, I'm doing Control Z here for time being. Okay, so now I'm going to picture format, and then we have some more options here, that is a position. We can set the position like whatever alignment we want, basically left, center, right, whatever we want. Now next is a wrap text. We can wrap text square, tight, whatever we want. So what wrap text is a different thing. I'm showing you that whatever it is basically. So for this, let's say I'm taking one random paragraph. Okay, so I've taken one random paragraph here. Now I'm selecting this. I'm going to picture format, wrap text, square. So now as you can see this image, if I am adjusting this image, now this option basically it is coming in square. Like basically this wrap text has been coming in. Now what is the meaning of square? Basically whatever text will be there, it will be around the objects. Okay, so that is the square. Now next we have a tight. So basically all the text will be in a compact form. Now next is the through. We can set it through also. Top and bottom. So top and bottom will be text, and we have the image at the center. So that is the top and bottom. Now next is the behind text. You can set the behind text. Now next is the in front of text. Now next is the edit wrap points. So you can edit wrap points from here like this. You can set, customize this wrap text from your own, whatever you want. Okay, so next option here you have, that is a move with text. So that I'm showing you now. What is that exactly? Move with text and fix position on page. So let's say I'm taking here top and bottom. Okay, so if I'm coming down now, yeah, so as you can see here, this option in wrap text I have put it on move with text. So move with text is on now. So what it is doing exactly, let's say for example if I'm pressing enter, here also I'm pressing, so my text is also going down and my image is also coming down, as you can see here. But now let's say for example if I'm going to picture format and then I'm going to wrap text and then I'm putting this option off. Now see this, now as you can see I've put it here this thing. Now if I'm pressing enter, see this image is not moving, text is moving but image is not moving. Why? Because I have put it that option of move with text. So I'm doing this option on now for a timing. Now next is the fixed position on page. So fixed position on page is that only, that image will not be moving. So that is a fixed position on page. Now next is the more layout options. So you can have some layout options from here. So all the things are same, but you can customize your top and bottom from here. Whatever centimeters you want, you can set from your own. Now next option we have in picture format, that is a forward, backward and selection pane. So we'll talk about this options. So next is the selection pane. So selection pane is the connected to the objects. So whatever objects, shapes or pictures you have, so all will be seen here in the selection pane. So as you can see here, this picture is showing here. If you want to hide this object, so you can hide from here. You need to click on this I button. So you can click on this object. Okay, so again if you are clicking, then it will be hiding from here. So now you can show all or you can hide all from here also. Now next option we have here, that is in picture format. We have here that is the align left center whatever you want. So you can align whatever you want. Align to page, if you want to align to page, then it will be aligned to the page basically. Now we have some more options here. Align to margin, so it will be aligned to the margin. Okay, so now next is the use alignment guides. So alignment guides, basically it will be showing like where exactly you need to put this image. So some guides will be coming here. Now next is the view grid lines, so you can view the grid lines from here. Now next is the grid settings. You can change the grid settings from here, whatever settings you want, like basically horizontal spacing or vertical spacing. You can increase or decrease from here, whatever you want. Now next is the crop image basically, but previously we have some more options here, that is a bring forward and send backward. So let's say I'm taking one more image here. So this I'm showing you in shape, say bring forward and send backward. Okay, so there are some more options here, like you can rotate right 90 degree, left 90 degree, flip vertical, horizontal. So whatever you want you can have rotations from here. Now next is the crop. You can crop to shape. Let's say for example, I can crop to this shape. Now next is the manual cropping. So you can have some manual cropping from here with the help of crop option, and then you have to click on this, so it will be cropped. Okay, so now we have some more options. You can crop with the ratios, whatever ratios you want to crop, you can crop with the ratios, whatever you want. Now next is the fill. You can fill and then you can crop. Now next is the fit and then you can crop. Now you can change the size. You can change the size of this image from here, whatever height you want, whatever width you want from here. So directly it will be set it from here, and then it will be increase or decrease automatically as per you are inserting here. So this was the picture. So now next we have here, that is a shapes. So I'm deleting this part. Now I'm going to shapes, and then I can inserting some shapes here. Let's say I've inserted this shape, and then let's say for example I've inserted some more shape here, like I've inserted this triangle, and then I've inserted some shapes from here. I've inserted circle here. Okay, so now I'm showing you bring forward and send backward. So I'm taking the color, I'm setting the color here, like I'm doing a shape fill from here, whatever shape fill I want. Okay, so now I'm showing you first of all, that is a bring forward. So now what is bring forward? Let's say this square shape I want in front of triangle. So what I will do, I will go to bring forward and then bring forward. So bring forward is one step forward. But if I am going to bring forward and bring to front, so it will be coming directly to the front. So that is a bring to front. Okay. All step front. That is a bring to front. If you want one step front, then that will be a bring forward only. Now next is a bring in front of a text. So that is a different option here. So that I'm showing you now. So here what I will do bring in front of text. So now it is in front of text only. So as you can see here. So now I'm going to send backward, send behind text. So as you can see here, now this shape is behind text. So now next option we have here, that is a send backward. Now what is send backward? Let's say this shape I have taken circle shape. Now this shape I want below triangle. So what I will do, I will go to send backward and then send backward. Okay, so it will be going below triangle. Okay, now next option we have here, that is send behind text. So this shape also will be sended behind text. Okay, now we have some more options that I have already discussed. Now we have some more options here. Let's say for example I'm doing Control Z here, and we have some more options, that is a group and ungroup. So we'll discuss that group and ungroup here. What is that exactly? So let's say these two shapes are there. Now my criteria is I want to group these shapes, three of the shapes. Now as you can see here, if I am moving this shape, only this shape is moving. But my criteria is if I am moving this shape, these two shapes will also be moved. That is my criteria. So what I will do, I will press Control and then I will click on this. Again I will click on this. Then we'll go to group and then we'll group these three. Now if I am moving this shape, so these two shapes are also moving. So that is a group because we have grouped these objects. So now if I want to ungroup, then I can ungroup from here. Now as you can see, if I am moving this, only this shape is moving. Why? Because I have ungrouped this option. So that was the group and ungroup. Now next options we have here in insert, that is a chart and smart art. So smart art I have already discussed. So we'll go to chart. We can take some charts from here, whatever you want, column, line, there are so many things they have given here. So I've inserted this chart. So basically this data will come automatically, whatever data we have. So we have some categories here, so I'm deleting this for a time being. So in chart also there are some options here basically. you can close this for a time being. Okay, so you can set the chart title. Basically there are so many things here. There are some designs. You can set the designs from here, whatever designs you want, like this. You can change the color from here, whatever color you want. You can set the quick layout from here, whatever layouts you want. You can have some layouts. You can add chart element, like if you want to add some axis, you can add primary or horizontal axis from here. Basically we have axis titles. You can set the axis titles also, vertically or horizontally. You can set the chart title, above chart or centered overlay. You can set the data labels also in the chart, in the bars, if you want that, outside end, or you can have call out like this. You can set some data table with or without legend keys if you want that. Now next we have error bars. You can set the error bars also. So basically there are variations they have given in error bars, that is standard error, percentage, standard deviation. Next we have a grid lines. So you can set the grid lines primary, major, vertical, or minor, whatever you want. Now next is the legend. You can set the legend on right, top, left, whatever you want. You can set the trend line also to this chart. So basically it is showing what trend line, on the basis of what you want to set the trend line. So I want to set the trend line for series 1. So for series 1 trend line will be set. So these are some options. So you can select data from here. So whatever data you have, let's say for example, if you have series 4 also, so you can extend this range, so series 4 will also will come. So that is the select data. Now next is the edit data. So basically that is, there are two options, edit data and edit data in Excel. So you can edit data in Excel like this. From here you can edit data in Excel. Let's say I'm taking here series 4 and I have some categories and I have some marks here. Okay, so now I'm saving this, I'm closing this. Now I'm doing select data and then okay. As you can see, category 4 is also coming now. So you can edit data from Excel, or else you can edit data also from here. So now next option here we have, that is a change chart type. So you can change this chart type. Instead of this bar chart, you want line chart, pie chart, or bar chart. So you can set whatever you want, or area chart. So I am taking this line chart for a time being. So it will be looking like this. So you can change any of the chart, whatever you want. You can change the chart type, or else if you want to change chart type to combo, so you can change the chart type to combo also. Like this you want on secondary axis, again this you want on secondary axis. So it will be looking like this. So we have some more options here in this. So that was the chart which I have discussed. So now next is a screenshot. So now what is screenshot exactly? Basically, if I want the screenshot of some window, so I can go to screenshot and then screen clipping. Okay. So if I want to have a screenshot of PowerPoint, so what I will do, I will press Alt tab first. So now PowerPoint is there. Okay. So now again if I am pressing Alt tab, okay. So now if I am going to insert screenshot, then screen clipping. So my PowerPoint screenshot, basically it will, I can take the screenshot of a PowerPoint now because I have pressed the Alt tab. Okay. So whatever is the nearest window open now, so you can take the screenshot of that one. Okay. Let's say if I want to change, basically if I want to take the screenshot of desktop, so you need to press Windows D and then again Alt tab. Now if I am going to insert screenshot, screen clipping, so now you can have a screenshot of the desktop, as you can see here. Why? Because that is the nearest window. Previously my nearest window was PowerPoint, so that's why PowerPoint screenshot I have taken. So that is a by default option in Microsoft Word. So whatever is the nearest window, you can have a screenshot of that particular window. Okay. So we have completed screenshot also basically. So that's it guys for this lecture. We'll meet you in next lecture.